Alberta have got Danielle Smith. She's a pretty sharp talker. She gets straight to the point. She tells things as they are. Well, as it is. Ontario, we have a Danielle Smith too. We have Doug Ford. Now, Doug Ford, he upset a lot of people the other day. So this is a follow-on from the video I did from about the school trip. If you didn't see that video, just have a look back a few videos. A school trip teaching children how to protest. Yeah, I know, you can't make this up. I put a picture of the video here. You just can't make that up, can you? So anyway, that's been investigated, we think. Let's start with Doug Ford. So Doug Ford, he's got a few things on his mind in this press conference, and he wanders a lot when he talks. He's going to start off with the school thing, and then he's going to move on to how we solve unemployment. Yeah, and you don't want to miss that. That's the third one. The middle one. This guy, our premier, gee, he's pretty amazing. He's upset people though. People don't like this. People don't like straight talk. That's for sure. That's something I realize in Canada. People do not like straight talking politicians. Let's start with the first issue.
I first wanted to ask you about a field trip that was taken by some middle school students at the Toronto District School Board.
No, I think it's disgraceful. You're trying to indoctrinate our kids. They should be in the classroom learning about reading, writing, spelling, arithmetic, the whole shebang. But instead, the TDSB and these teachers want to bring them down to a rally, a Palestinian rally, and it's ridiculous. I've said this indoctrination for years, and I don't want to paint a broad brush for all the teachers, because it's not all the teachers. It's a small minority of teachers teaching our kids. Number one, you shouldn't be teaching our kids. But number two, stick with your knitting. Stick with teaching the kids the geography, history, math, spelling. That's what they need. They don't need to be indoctrinated in some protest. It's unacceptable. There needs to be an investigation, and we'll be all over this. And make sure people are held accountable, and they think twice about bringing young little kids without the parents' permission on these school trips. It's disgusting.
So what did you think? Yeah, indoctrination into protesting. It's absolutely crazy. The number two I didn't tell you about, encampments. How do you stop encampments? Why are they not getting rid of encampments? Should we get rid of homeless encampments and put people in places where they can actually, especially in Canada when it gets to like minus 20 degrees, should we put people somewhere safe? Doug had something to say on that as well.
When it began last fall, Infrastructure Ontario or the province or the appropriate body did not authorize the encampment to be cleaned out. Why would that be?
Well, we're going to look into every single tool for other jurisdictions, provincial jurisdictions that people believe they're in camp, they're setting up camp there. And I just believe, again, if they're healthy, they shouldn't be there. They should be out there working, and we will find them housing. And, you know, the courts sided with the other folks when Waterloo brought them to court. We're going to challenge that. We're going to challenge that court case, because you can't have people setting up encampments in beautiful neighborhoods. They just can't do it. It destroys the neighborhoods.
Many reporters, though, they're very clued up with Doug Ford, and they're tuned in with him, and they can have a little bit of a laugh with him too. Have a listen.
I really want to ask you how much coffee you've had today, but I'm going to regress to just the questions. Okay.
I had a couple of green teas. I'll tell you, you know what I did, Jamie? I got my hair cut at the Kingsman.
And now his follow-on question from that was, how do we get people to earn money to get to work? How do we get people working and living and being able to afford to rent somewhere or live somewhere? Yeah. Doug has an answer for everything. Here we go.
Bottom line, if you're unhealthy, I'll take care of you the rest of my life. Your life will take care of you. But if you're healthy, get off your ASS and start working like everyone else is. Very simple.
So what do you think? Do you think Doug Ford is a little bit like Danielle Smith, or a one-off? He might be a one-off. Anyway, till next time.